Clock and calendar. First of all, we'll do clocks and then we'll do calendar. Now, what does clock say? Now, everybody of us is aware about a digital clock, analogous clock. So what actually a clock is, if we talk about, it's kind of circle which we have, where at the top you say it's 12 o'clock, R and 6, then you have 3, and then you have 9. In between you have 1, 2, then 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. Now between every this part, we have 5 subparts which are being distinguished by 4 different lines, which we call minutes also. Now in the center we have a dot, we can say, then a small hand which is the R end, a bigger hand that is the minute hand, and another bigger hand that is the seconds hand. So we're going to talk about minute hand and R end right now. That will be what exactly the level of the question is going to get. Now minute hand, if I talk about, that revolves completely, that means it makes an angle of 360 degrees in 1 hour. That means in 1 minute, the angle it makes, that is 360 by 6 degrees. The same way if I talk about R end completes the circle in 12 hours. That means 1 hour is equal to 360 by 12, that is 30 degrees. So in 1 hour, R end covers 30 degrees. In 1 hour, minute end covers 360 degrees. In 1 minute, minute end covers 6 degrees. And in 1 minute, R end covers 30 by 60, which is 1 by 2 degrees. The important results which we have. Then if we talk about the difference is quite clear that in every 1 minute, minute hand surpasses R end by 5.5 degrees. That is 11 by 2 degrees. In other terms, we can say the minute hand gains 55 minute spaces over the R end 1 hour. The relative speed, because they're both in the same direction, and the time, speed, and distance we did. When the things are moving in the same direction, the difference of the speeds is relative speed. So we get 6 minus half, that is 5.5 degrees per minute. The angle, it's a formula which you guys have to learn. It's a very good formula, a very important one. Theta, that is the angle between two hands, R and minute hand. That is equal to 6 bar 11 by 12 minutes minus 5 or bar closed. This bar, which modulus means anything which is in between the modulus, that will be taken as positive. I hope yahan tak clear hai. It is clear till here. Okay. Now, another thing which you should know, that if I talk about the coincide thing, now if I say the R end and the minute hand at 12 o'clock, they coincide. Then at 1 o'clock, R end is here, minute hand is after a circle comes at the 12. That means in 60 minutes, they don't coincide. Then how much time it takes? Please note it down. It is 65 and 5 by 11 minutes. After every 65 and 5 by 11 minutes, they coincide. That means this is the coincide. Then another 65 and 5 minutes. Then another 65 and 5 minutes. They're going to coincide. They're going to come on top of each other. After every 65 and 5 by 11 minutes. Due to this property, in a period of 12 hours, the hands make an angle of 0 degrees. That means coincide 11 times. And 180 degree That means they come on the same straight line, but they opposite each other. That is 11 times. When I say opposite each other, that means if R end is here, minute hand gonna be opposite. If R end is here, minute hand gonna be here. If R end is here, minute hand gonna be here. That means an angle of 180 degrees. Any other angle you take, that becomes 22 times in 12 hours. Now, why 22 times? For example, if I have to make 90 degrees, if R end is here, once it will come towards the left hand of it, other time it's gonna come in right hand side of it, and that's gonna happen two times in 65 and 5 by 11 minutes. Due to this property, any other angle which is not 0, which is not 50, 180, sorry, it will be 22 times in 12 hours. In your exams, you get a question like this in 2 hours, in 2 days, how many times they coincide, how many times they make 90-degree angle. So that straight away gives the answer. 12 hours, they coincide 11 times, 24 hours, 22 times, 2 days, 44 times. Is it talk about 90 degrees or 60 degrees or 50 degrees? So in 12 hours, they make it 22 times. In one day, it's going to be 44. 2 days going to be 40. It's going to be 48 hours, 48 times. Sorry, 88 times, 22 into 4. So you have to be very careful while answering these questions. Now the question says at what time between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. the hands of a clock opposite each other. Opposite each other, that means the angle we are talking about 180 degrees. The formula which we have, that is theta is equal to 6 by 12, 6 into modulus 11 by 12 into m minus 5h. Now put the value here. This will be a unique way to do it. Every question can be solved with this. Now this is 6, 11 by 12, minute I have to calculate, minus 5 into r. Now the time gonna be 2 बजकर कुछ ना कुछ time हुआ होगा. Because r end is at 2, between 2 and 3. The minute end gonna be between 8 and 9. So that is 5 into 2, 10. For h you will take 2, the starting time. Now what will you do with the modulus sign? The theta we know 180 degrees. But is it plus or is it minus? How will we know that? Now when we say that r end is at 2 or 3, let's say this is 2, this is 3. So r end is somewhere here, and the minute hand gonna be opposite to it. That is 9, and that is 8. So whenever the minute hand is greater than r end, the theta will be positive. And if minute hand number is less than r end, the theta will be negative. So in this case, r end we have between 2 and 3, minute hand 8, so minute hand is greater, so we'll take theta as plus 180. Now if you solve it, this mode you can convert straight away to brackets now, because you have used this technique to find out the result. So you got 30 is equal to 11 by 12 m minus 10. This m will come at this side. So this becomes 40 into 12 by 11. That is 480 by 11, which is 11 into 4, 44, 43 and 7 by 11. So 2 o'clock and 43, 7 by 11. That comes out to be the answer. If they have given it in seconds, convert 7 by 11 into seconds by multiplying by 60, because 1 minute has 60 seconds. You get 420 by 11, that is 11 to 33, 38, approximately 38 seconds. You will get this answer. I hope it is clear. Are we able to get this example? Any doubt? Please ask. Okay, good. Now look at the second question. It says find the angle. That means you have to find out theta between the hands of a clock when the time is 4:40. Now put minute as 40, put HR as 4, which is here, and just calculate it. You'll get the answer. Simple it is. The question number 3, they say between 4 and 5 a.m. they had two hands of a clock with 30 degrees. Now 30 degrees will become 2 times. So once take it plus 30, this theta, Take it plus 30. The second time, take it minus 30 and solve it. You'll get the answer. Convert this modulus bar into simple brackets. You'll get the answer. So case 1 plus 30 and case 2 minus 30. You may solve it yourself, and if any doubt comes, ask me. हो जाएगा, कर पाएंगे इसको. Taking a poll. Okay. Look at the next example, number 4. Find the time at which the hands of a clock are on the same straight line. Same straight line means 180 degree or 0. But facing opposite, that means 180 degrees. Now between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m., that means the minute hand will be between 9 and 10. Now minute hand is greater than R hand. That means theta gonna be plus 180. That will you take. Again, put in the formula, solve it, you'll get the answer. So simple it is. Very simple topic. Then they say, what is the angle between the hands of a clock 3:45 पे? Again, put H as 3, put minute and 35, find out the theta. These questions we're going to try right now. I'll do the last example for you guys to make it clear, and then we'll start calendar after this. At 5 p.m. on Monday, 5 p.m., Praneeth sets an alarm for 9 a.m. on Tuesday. This clock loses 3 minutes every 4 hours. Matlab, after every 4 hours, it goes back by 3 minutes. It does not happen at once. It takes time. Like in every minute, the degrees are getting changed by point. Some degree is going to get affected. But once we see after 4 hours, the clock will be behind by 3 minutes. Now, what is the actual time when the alarm rings on Tuesday? Now, at 5 p.m. on Monday, if 5 p.m. Monday, the alarm was put for 9 a.m. Tuesday. Now, we know clock loses after every 4 hours, 3 minutes. That means 5 minutes Monday to 9 a.m. Tuesday. How much time it is? 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. Tuesday going to be 12 hours. Plus 4, that means 16 hours is the duration. Now, in 4 hours, if it loses 3 minutes, in 1 hour, it will lose 3 by 4. And in 16 hours, 3 by 4 into 16, that means it will lose 12 minutes. That means the alarm will ring somewhere after 9:12. When the alarm will ring at 9 a.m., because when the actual time is 9, the clock says 8:48. It is 12 minutes behind. The actual is 9, but the clock says 8:48. So it will go 12 minutes more. That means this is again 12 minutes. Now, if I talk about that some degrees, it may take some more seconds. But the answer is going to be 9:12 because that is what the answer we have in the options also. We have to go by the options. I hope this calendar is clock is clear. There are more examples that you guys have to practice and take your doubts, please, after that.